Here's a look ahead.
I want to marry Hope.
I'm sure there's a million other things you could be doing.
There's nowhere else I'd rather be.
What happens to Joe Giardino? Stays at Joe Giardino.
All right.
Luna isn't here. Well, where would she go?
Bold and the beautiful spoilers for August 22nd, 19 reveal Ridge Forrester's, Torsten K, got a rough day ahead, and it's all about Thomas Forrester, Matthew Atkinson. He hates the things Brooke Logan's, Catherine Kelly Lang, saying about his son. But he also can't deny there's a cause for concern. On the episode, he opens up to his wife about why he's not handling her accusations well on the CBS Sudser. Bold and the beautiful spoilers on August 22nd, 19, Ridge Forrester takes blame. B&B spoilers for the next episode tell us that Ridge Forrester knows his own sloppy love life warped his son Thomas. Of course, Thomas is an adult and responsible for his own actions. But the relationships of your parents can mold you. They can show you what healthy love looks like, or make you insecure and needy like Thomas. So, Ridge tells Brooke that bouncing between her and Taylor Hayes, Hunter Tylo, did his children no favors. She may not want to hear it, though, because that puts some blame on her too, predict Bold and the beautiful spoilers. Thomas Forrester's mentioned his parents' fractured marriage in one of his fits, so Ridge is right. Bold and the beautiful spoilers for the Thursday episode has Thomas Forrester having a total meltdown. He just got the crushing news from Hope Logan, Annika Noel, that she's annulling their marriage. So, he's flying off the handle, then gets the nanny to meet him with Douglas Forrester, Henry Joseph Samary. Thomas Forrester's already blamed his dad for his troubles. And now he turns on his kid. Thomas tells Douglas it's all his fault that Hope's leaving them both. He'll scare the little guy. But remember, Douglas clapped back at his awful dad before. So, maybe he'll tell terrible Thomas that he deserves what he got. Tease Bold and the beautiful spoilers. Bold and the beautiful on Thursday. Brooke Logan panics. By the end of the week, B&B spoilers reveal Thomas and Hope wind up in a life or death confrontation. And it's Brooke and Ridge that race to save her daughter. Plus, you can bet Ridge Forrester wants to save Thomas from himself. Since he's busy blaming himself, this is all so messy. Bold and the beautiful spoilers promise there's enough emotional anguish to go around. And when he sees Thomas putting Hope's life at risk on Friday, Ridge Forrester will blame himself even more. So, watch B&B August 22nd, 19 to see both Thomas and Ridge spiral on the CBS Sudsfest. Bold and the beautiful spoilers have Ridge Forrester and Thomas Forrester in the same boat these days, as both have Logan women hot on their trail this week on the CBS soap. Brooke Logan makes no qualms about her longing for the dressmaker while gazing into his eyes. But Hope Logan keeps her urges to herself, although they're about to pop through to the surface any day now. This puts the mother and daughter duo both on the hunt in upcoming B&B episodes. Bold and the beautiful spoilers. Ridge Forrester maps out the past. While Ridge Forrester, Torsten K, sat and listened to Brooke Logan, Catherine Kelly Lang this week, it looked like he did so with caution. He didn't lunge at his ex in a heat of passion after her longing for you speech, although she probably hoped that would happen. Instead, it was like he studied her as she presented her case that they belonged together this week on Bold and the Beautiful. It looks like Brooke gets a little miffed when Ridge doesn't jump at the chance of having her back, but it's not as if Ridge plays hard to get. It looks like he has some reservations about repeating the same old scenario with his Destiny woman and expecting a different outcome. But it also appears that Thomas Forrester, Matthew Atkinson, may factor into Ridge's decision as well. Brooke can't move past her suspicions about Thomas Forrester, Matthew Atkinson. So, this is something that Ridge Forrester needs to take into consideration. It could be one of the several roadblocks back to the woman he often calls Logan. B&B spoilers. Thomas Forrester stunned. After all these years of Thomas Forrester wanting Hope Logan, Annika Noel, as the woman in his life, it looks like the chance soon presents itself. But Bold and the Beautiful has thrown out enough hints to suggest he doesn't go for it. Thomas not only promised Hope that he'd always respect her marriage, but he promised Liam Spencer, Scott Clifton, as well. Then there's the rest of the family, who he also promised that the Logan daughter was off limits to him. Ridge is stressing out. He's got pressure pulling at him from two factions. What's he going to do? Will's stress intensifies. He's going to be getting more texts from this mystery woman. Liam is pressing his case and fighting for Hope. I'm waiting to see Thomas and Hope interact and check in. I wonder if Thomas is going to be surprised at how quickly she got engaged to Carter after telling him it was too soon to get engaged. Thomas may alert Steffi about the trouble with Brooke trying to split up their parents.
Bridge.
Thomas already said a few times on Bold and the Beautiful that if something ever changed and Hope came on to him, he would not take her up on this. This week, Thomas learned from his mom, Taylor Hayes, Krista Allen, that she's worried because the rumor is that Hope has feelings for him. Ridge backed her up on this. Thomas seemed to have an inkling of this from some of her recent behaviors, but he always appeared to shake it off. Still, this takes it up a few notches if others are seeing this as well. Bold and the Beautiful spoilers, Ridge and Thomas could make their own pact. It seems that Ridge enjoyed the happiness and peacefulness that Taylor and Brooke's pact created. Not only for Ridge Forrester and the two ladies, but for many other family members as well. Bold and the Beautiful spoilers hint that Brooke makes a few advances toward Ridge while in Italy. Plus, BNB has thrown out hint after hint that there's some big thing about to happen between Hope and Thomas while overseas as well. That doesn't mean that Thomas Forrester find himself in the throes of passion with this married woman. It likely means the opposite. After all that he said about saying no to Hope's unlikely advances if the occasion ever turned up, he will likely do just that. So, if she hits on Thomas Forrester while in Italy, he might just turn her down. The same situation may happen for the older generation as well. Bold and the Beautiful spoilers hint that Brooke comes onto Ridge and lands a kiss. But that might be it. He could decide that going back to Brooke would mean more of the same mistakes. The two always seem to hurt each other. So, Ridge might not only suggest his two ladies put that pact back in place, but Thomas and Ridge may go a bit further than saying no to the loves of their lives. It's possible this father and son could create a pact of their own. Maybe they swear off the Logan ladies, as nothing good would likely come from a romance for either of the Forrester men. This would include leaving a bunch of hurt people in their wake if either one sparked up a romance with one of the two Logan ladies on this CBS soap. Bold and the Beautiful weekly spoilers October 21st to 25th reveal Ridge Forrester, Torsten K., won't let the Logans take Douglas Forrester, Henry Joseph Samory from Thomas Forrester, Matthew Atkinson. So, Brooke Logan, Catherine Kelly Lang, pushed him too far this time. This week sees the Bridge marriage implode, and it might finally blow apart. See what Brooke does that pushes Ridge beyond reason over his son and grandson next week on BNB.